What is up, party people? It's your boy Justin Langlois, Sterling Investment Advisors, and you know what time it is. I've been like angst with anticipation. It is book review time. Nick Sonnenberg, Come Up for Air. Just glad I got the book in the shot. Awesome book. I think this book came off a recommendation from a buddy of mine, Tanner Milne. He and I share the same commercial real estate coach in Blaine Strickland. And if it wasn't you, Tanner, like, man, congrats. You just got like a million new followers that watch, my massive audience that watches the anthology. So Sonnenberg's book, I've got some notes to do the author justice. I think this guy's a gangster. What's so great about this book, and all books that are great in the business world, is that they're just simple, digestible nuggets. Nothing crazy. This isn't like Meditations by Marcus Aurelius where your brain's like at the end of it. He talks about the CPR business framework: communication, planning, and resources, are the three main themes throughout the book. The first, with respect to communication, he talks about effective communication. He talks about when there's a lack of communication, we have problems. We, especially as folks that have done this a while, you're an investor, you're a landlord, maybe you're a tenant, maybe you're a lifelong tenant, which we have lots and lots of those. The things that we don't communicate and we don't explain to other people, we just assume and we take for granted that they know it or they understand it or they're coming from where we are. It's where we end up with our biggest implosions. When he talks about planning, one of the things that he mentions, and I had to go back and read this section a few times. He talks about proper planning for each project that you are working on. He doesn't say, maybe you're an investor and you've got multiple asset types. He doesn't just say like, this is the plan for selling your building. This is the plan for selling your office warehouse. This is the plan for leasing this specific retail center. Maybe it's a piece of dirt. You want to do a ground lease. Like, all of those require different plans. And even properties in the same asset class, they require a different plan. So planning needs to be unique. It needs to have realistic deadlines. And again, each project needs to have its own plan. And then lastly, he talks about resources. He talks about finding the right tools for your team. So when I think about the right tools and I think about communication, I despise email. I'm in email all day. That's the equivalent of me going out to the mailbox at my house and just like constantly opening the thing, like looking for mail 5,000 times a day. It's stupid. It's a huge waste of time. So I'm doing a better job of my atomic habits where I go back and I just try to check it 3 to 5, maybe 6 times a day max. That's plenty. With respect to the other resources he talks about is just delegating tasks and having the right tools in place, the right resource in place to delegate a task, whether you're delegating it to a client. We give clients roles and responsibilities in transactions. And then we give them, obviously we give them to our teammates and our team members. So great book. I'd highly, highly recommend it. Nick Sonnenberg, Come Up for Air. Get the book in the shot, Justin. Peace.